the only place to hear cheers get busted. This is the Dave Ryan Show's War of the Roses, 101.3 KDWB.
I think when you hear the premise today on War of the Roses and what's going on with Lynn's wife and her husband, Rick, you'll probably giggle a little bit because I got to be honest with you. I did, Lynn, and I don't mean to be insensitive, but any story that involves the word crabs, just it brings a smile to your face. Yeah. How are you, Lynn?
Well, I've been better, I guess.
Are they taken care of now? I mean, did you have to go down to the Walgreens and get the Rid and the little teeny tiny blue comb and comb all that stuff out of there? You got rid of the crabs, right?
Yeah, I got rid of them.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
But the problem is, the problem is that you had them in the first place. So tell me a little bit about what the history is here with you and Rick and the crabs and all that stuff.
Right. Well, I have never been with anyone else since we've been married, and there's no way I could get them from anybody else. And I got them, and I went to him and I said, this is what is going on. What can you please help me understand, how I would have gotten these? Obviously, it had to come from you.
Right.
So he just denied it, and then he gave this explanation where he said that he was at his friend's house, and maybe he doesn't remember, but maybe he took a shower at his friend's house, and then when he got out of the shower, he put on Steve's underwear.
His friend Steve?
Yeah, his friend Steve's house, and he might put on his underwear, and by accident, I guess, and I said, why would you take a shower at Steve's house? And he doesn't remember, but he doesn't even remember if that happened, but that was his explanation.
Okay, so here's the funny thing about it is he says, I don't know how I got crabs, but maybe it's possible that I might have taken a shower at Steve's house that I don't remember. And then if I did take a shower at Steve's house, it's possible that I don't remember, but I might have put on Steve's dirty underwear that had crabs in them.
Oh, God.
I mean, there's so many things that are just hard to believe and hard to swallow about that story. But he stuck with it because that is once you tell a lie, you got to stick with it through thick and thin.
I want to believe it. He's my husband. I don't think he would lie to me, but at the same time, that was a little bit weird. And that he doesn't even remember, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit hard to believe.
Yeah, I remember because I don't often take showers at my friends' houses. So when I do,
you
I remember
it. Yeah.
When you're a grown man,
Okay, so he took a shower, maybe, but he's not sure because he's maybe did, but maybe he didn't at his friend Steve's house, but he doesn't remember for sure. And if he did, then it's possible. Let me tell you, if I went to my friend's house and I took a shower, yes, I'd remember it. And if I got out of the shower and didn't recognize the underwear for sure and just put on the first pair of underwear that jumped in front of me, I think I would remember that too.
Especially if they were dirty.
Yeah. Okay, now let me ask this, and I honestly don't know. Is there a way to get crabs other than sex? Can you get them from a toilet seat?
I don't think you can.
All right. I'm going to look up crab lice on the internet here, and I'm going to see symptoms. Let's see.
Because I know that I've heard that you can catch it if you sleep in someone's bed, and they have crabs, and the crabs have, scurried off into the linens. But again, that's sleeping in someone's bed. That's not sharing under... Yeah,
okay, here we go with risk factors. Let me see what I can find here. Transmission generally occurs during sexual activity, but it can occur through physical contact with contaminated objects, such as toilet seats, sheets, and blankets. Some women have acquired it while trying on swimming suits at a store.
I tried on some clothes at a department store. I had a thong on, so it's so embarrassing. But I was thinking maybe it was because of that.
Maybe.
I wasn't covered very well. And
it's possible, but still, your husband's excuse, is he generally a dumbass, or was it just more of a dumbass excuse moment for him?
He doesn't, he tries really hard, but he doesn't always put things together the best, have the best memory,
All right, so it is possible that you...
benefit of the doubt,
there could be an innocent explanation, but I do think that still you're justified to do a War of the Roses, and we'll call him in a second, your husband Rick, and see who he sends the roses to, and at least then you'll have something more to go on, okay?
Thank you.
Back to busting. The Dave Ryan Show's War of the Roses.
Okay, you ready to do this, Lynn?
Yes.
Okay, so recap for anybody who just turned the radio on for part 2 of War of the Roses. Why are we doing a War of the Roses to call your husband, Rick, to see who he sends roses to? Just tell us why we're doing that.
Well, because I have crabs, or had crabs.
Okay,
They're
gone now, but you did have crabs. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and I've not been with anyone else since we've been married, and I just want to know.
But he says no, that he says that he has not been with anybody else, and the way he might have gotten it is maybe he went over to his friend Steve's house, and he doesn't remember, but he might have taken a shower there and put on Steve's dirty underwear.
Yeah.
Okay, it's possible.
All right, sounds as plausible as any other dumb excuse.
Okay, let's call him up and see who he sends the roses to, okay?
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Rick, please.
Yeah, this is Rick.
So the first thing I'm going to need from you is a name of the person you'd like to send the roses to.
Yeah, if you can make them maybe red and just send them to, like, Jackie.
To Jackie, and then,
Yeah.
Okay. And then do you have something you'd like us to write on the card for Jackie?
Just, great seeing you again. Love you, babe. That'd be good. Just write something like that.
Okay.
Hey, Rick, is that the woman that gave you crabs?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, Rick, it's, this is going to be confusing a little bit, but it's Dave Ryan over at KWB and Linus Svensson, and this is...
What do you do? What's going on?
We are, Ashley, don't get too excited because it's not really good news. We've got your wife, Lynn, on the phone listening right now because she was wondering when she got crabs from you, whether you had gotten them from your friend Steve's underwear or whether you got them from someone else. But I think you might have just given yourself away. Lynn, did you hear all that?
Yeah, I heard that, and I would really like to know who is Jackie.
I was just going to ask, who is Jackie?
No, Jackie ain't no one. She's just a friend that I've been talking to. That's all.
But
Call your friend Babe and send them flowers.
Red flowers.
But not only that, I asked if she was the one that gave you crabs, and you said, yeah, who's this?
Yeah,
it's not even like why. It's not even like that. She's just a friend. Why are you cornering me?
Why are you getting crabs?
Why you come home with crabs from Jackie? You just admitted that you got...
No, it's not even like that. I took his shower, so I must have borrowed some of his boxes or something. That's why.
God.
Dude, really?
That's how I got them.
When you're caught in a lie,
it's not even like that. Don't even try and corner me right now.
Default to the previous
What are you
lie.
doing?
Well, we do...
You admitted it. You're an idiot. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Whatever. Listen. I didn't do nothing wrong, so don't even put the blame on me. You know, you can't prove that I give you crabs. That's disgusting.
Can we play back the part where I ask if she's the woman that gave you crabs and you say yes? Well, play that back for me really quick.
Okay.
Hey, Rick, is that the woman that gave you crabs?
Yeah, who's this?
There it is.
Right there.
Rick, you really can't argue with that.
Yeah, I need a copy of that tape, please. And this is ridiculous. So you just said that you did it.
How are you going to corner me like that? How are you going to corner me like that?
Obviously, you're a liar. Obviously, you wouldn't tell me about it any other way.
Yo, I don't even want to talk to you right now. I'm done with you. Am I going to get the flowers or what?
No, you're not getting
Oh, my God.
No, if you want to talk to someone, I ain't talking to you about this right now.
Okay.
Well, I'm never talking about this again because this is done.
I think you just hung
you're
up.
such an idiot and you lied to me.
I think he just hung up, though. Rick?
Well, I'm going to say that to him the next time I see him.
Yep, there he is.
Okay. Well, you have your evidence. I mean, really, I don't think we've ever had such a clear cut. You really can't.
He's a special man.
Yeah. One more time, the evidence, please. Hey, Rick, is that the woman that gave you crabs?
Yeah, who's this?
Yeah,
Bingo.
who's this? I don't mean to laugh at your pain. Seriously, that sucks, and I don't know what you're going to do. Do you have any plans on what you're going to do with this information?
Well, I think that I don't want to be with someone who's going to lie to me. So even though we're married, obviously this is not something that is very important to him because he lies to me and sends flowers to other women. So it's not going to be good.
Yeah.
No, what I would do is when we hang up, I would call somebody that you trust and that you can talk to and tell them what just happened. and then talk to them about what you should do, because we don't know you well enough and we don't know your situation and anything like that. But I would call somebody that you trust and you can talk to and tell them what just happened, okay?
Yeah, and I need a copy of that tape.
We'll get a copy for you.
Yeah, we'll get it to you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, Lynn. Sorry it worked out that way.
Me too. Thank you for your help.
Sure.
Okay.